Hey there, fans and collectors, and happy Mando Mondays! Thanks for joining us on Binary Sunset News. We are recapping the first live stream of Mando Mondays and celebrating the launch of a bunch of new figures. So let's jump right in, let's get to talking about them.
Commence primary ignition.
So as we've previously discussed on this channel, the new season of The Mandalorian is dropping this Friday on Disney+. And to celebrate the new season, Hasbro has announced that every Monday they're going to be releasing, or Star Wars has announced that every Monday they're going to be releasing new collectibles, new figures, a bunch of fun new things throughout the season. We got a bunch of cool stuff to talk about today. The drop of the new figures, first images of the next wave of the retro collection, which is all going to be about the Mandalorian, as well as images finally, as well as pre-order links opening today at 4 p.m. for the Mandalorian build-up packs. That is the Black Series one, which I've been talking about for weeks now, which is exclusive to Target, and the Vintage Collection one, which we haven't yet seen images for, but the link was open for a little bit and will be open later today, I believe, which is a Walmart exclusive. Really, really cool. I'm very excited that Hasbro is doing this, that Star Wars is doing this in tandem with The Mandalorian. It really is picking up the speed and the momentum and the love for this story and these characters. As I've talked about in past weeks, the next Retro Wave collection is going to be focused on The Mandalorian. Now we've seen images of these for the first time today, and these figures will be up for pre-order today at 4 p.m. on hasbropulse and across other retailers. Now we have Moff Gideon, we have IG-11, Kuiil, the Mando, obviously, Cara Dune, and the Child. We also get Grief Karga, which is really, really interesting. And we were leaked images yesterday of some new Vintage Collection figures, which are also going to be debuting, I believe, at 4 p.m. And that is the Armorer, which looks amazing, and Moff Gideon, which looks equally cool, because I think we're finally getting a 375 Vintage Collection scale Darksaber. So as we know, the Vintage Collection Razor Crest has been up as the HasLab for this season, and we finally got a video detailing and exploring the painted model. It's really, really cool to look at. I know they'll leave it somewhere on the YouTube channel. I'll try and leave a link for it below, but in short, this vehicle looks absolutely astounding. And the detailing down to it, especially because you can take all the panels apart, the detailing down to even the weapons locker that you can remove the weapons from, this thing looks great. I'm incredibly excited for this. And we're still waiting on the 13,000 goal for that, which unlocks the carbonite blocks as seen in episode 1. So if you haven't yet, if you're interested in this, if you're curious, go ahead and support this project. The HasLab is going to be great, and it's going to coincide perfectly with the second season, starting this Friday. I mentioned on my last news that the carbonized collection of the Vintage Collection, which are Walmart exclusives, were popping up in end caps, and I had missed mine. Well, I did a little bit of roaming, happened to stop into Walmart, and they were there. So make sure you're checking your stores, even if you missed one. They are going to be at most Walmarts, I believe. I don't know how many shipments they're going to be getting, but they're at least going to be getting enough to put an end cap out there. Check your local Walmart. They are out there. Don't get discouraged. I found mine. You'll find yours too. Also, if you don't want to wait and shop, and if you want to make sure you get yours, these are still open for pre-order to be starting shipped on December 1st, and they say you'll get yours by December 3rd. So if you want to wait, pre-orders with the links below, and you'll be able to secure yours that way. It was really great to see Pedro Pascal and Giancarlo Esposito really had a blast doing it. You could tell that he was really excited to do this too. I can't wait to see what's coming up next on the upcoming weeks of Mando Mondays. And some news here, I did find a leaked of Target's exclusives that are going to go through the Mando Mondays. So let me go through that. So we're getting new figures each week, and this confirms that we're getting new figures from different retailers each week. So this week we are getting one new Black Series Mandalorian item, which we know is the Mandalorian build-up pack today at 4 p.m. Check your Target app and the website. And the next one we're getting on the 2nd of November, which is then a week after, and it is 3 new figures and 1 new reissue. Mandalorian and Skywalker Saga item, and it says Funko. So these are not always going to be Hasbro figures. These are going to be different collectibles spread throughout the Mandalorian and Hasbro universe, or Collector's universe. On the 9th, we're going to be getting one new Mandalorian item. That's a Hasbro thing, so that's going to be a Hasbro toy, which is neat. On the 16th, we're going to be getting one new Mandalorian item from Mattel. So that might be a Funko also, I don't know. On the 23rd, we're going to get a reissue Skywalker Saga item. And on the 30th, we're going to get a Mandalorian Funko. On the 7th of December, we're going to be getting another Funko. And the 14th of December, we're going to be getting one new Black Series Saga item. And then it looks like the last item we'll be getting is a Galaxy's Edge item on the 21st of December. Now, this is a tentative list. I don't know if it's how close it's going to be, and it's pretty vague. It's just giving us kind of the model they're coming from, and this is just Target's debut of Mando Monday stuff, but really nice to see. It's a pretty good mix of figures and collectibles throughout the next couple months. It was throughout the next month and a half. So one really cool collectible that premiered at Hasbro PulseCon this summer was the Mandalorian Monopoly set. Now, this sold out. It was showing up in Walmart stores and some Target stores, which was exciting. But today at Mando Monday, and available for pre-order at 4 p.m. today on Hasbro Pulse, they have a new even more collector's edition of this Mandalorian set, and it's going to come with a retro collection Remnant Stormtrooper. So neat that we're just seeing very different variations of this really cool character that was seen in, oh, look at that shine. Woo! So really neat that we're seeing different variations of this really cool character, or set of characters that we're seeing in season 1. And as we know, this is going to be kicking off the retro collection with the rest of the stuff at 4 p.m. that is all focused around the Mandalorian. But really neat. I'll put images of that up here. It looks really, really cool, and I like how they're boxing retro figures with board games. That's a really cool pattern I'd like to see keep going. Next up is the Amazon exclusive Black Series Mandalorian Imperial Remnant speeder bike trooper with the child in the satchel. So this is the white speeder bike that was seen in the end of the 7th episode and the beginning of the 8th, with the scooped up child and the mouthy troopers who were starting the 8th episode that get beat up by a G11. Really, really cool. This is an Amazon exclusive as far as I know, and the link will also be open at 4 p.m. Eastern time this evening. So be sure to check that out on Amazon. I'll try and leave links, but you can also check out Yak Face. They have a very dedicated one there too. Target finally updated their website to have the pre-order open for their Mandalorian build-up pack. We have images for that, and it does include all the accessories I said it would, including the pram, the tracker, Beskar credits. But one thing I didn't know it was going to have is a removable helmet. So we get to see the Mandalorian Din Djarin's face, and actually this figure is titled Din Djarin with the child. So interesting, with all the other figures we've seen, it's just the Mandalorian. Now with his removable helmet, he's getting his name title. That does it for this week's Mando Monday recap. Yesterday was also the street date where you can find the Black Series R5, which is Hondo's droid, in stores. As far as I know, that's found in most Targets. My local Target has a bunch still on shelf. Make sure to check that out. I'll leave the link below. Click through that if you'd like. Thanks for tuning in, though. Make sure to tune in next Monday for the next Mando Monday, where we're going to be doing the live stream if they have one, as well as definitely be doing a recap of some of the new figures and collectibles we see. Binge that Mandalorian Season 1, because Season 2 starts this Friday on Disney+. Make sure to leave comments below. Let me know what you think about these new figures. How successful are you and were you at finding the Carbonize? And what about some of these rumors we're hearing about the new playset, the 6-inch Black Series playset? Do you think it's going to be Mandalorian themed? Are they going to be sticking with other stuff? I think they're fully swinging on everything Mandalorian. But thanks for watching Binary Sunset News. I've been Mike. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below if you haven't. You can do that easily by hitting the little bell in the bottom or the little icon in the bottom of the screen. It really helps support the channel. And be sure to check out our Patreon Hunters Guild. It's a great way to get involved on the Collectors Network and support this channel on a whole nother level. Thanks for watching our first recap of the debut of Mando Mondays. Be sure to check in next week where we're going to be having this all again with some brand new figures. Make sure to get those pre-orders at 4 p.m. and this is the way.
I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe.